"Can I sit here?" asked the single dad. "Only if you eat too," said the female CEO. 1,000 words. The cafeteria at Bright Loop Tech was always loud at noon, but today it felt unbearably crowded. Ethan slid his lunch tray onto the last empty table he could find. His shirt sleeves were rolled up, his tie loosened, and the dark circles under his eyes made him look older than his 33 years. Being a software engineer and a single dad was a balancing act he still hadn't mastered. But he was trying, every single day. He had barely opened his lunch when a soft voice spoke beside him. "Can I sit here?" Ethan looked up, already expecting to see another harried employee searching for a place to eat. Instead, he froze. It was her, Camilla Rowan, CEO of Bright Loop Tech. Known for her sharp mind, sharper business instincts, and an elegance that somehow made every boardroom look like her personal runway. Nobody ever saw her in the cafeteria. She usually dined in her glass office upstairs or skipped lunch altogether. Yes, of course," Ethan stammered, standing up slightly in an awkward gesture of respect. "I mean, yes, you can sit." Camilla smiled, a small but warm curve of her lips. "Only if you sit too. And only if you eat." She nodded at his half-open sandwich. "Deal." Ethan blinked. "Deal." Camilla settled across from him, carrying nothing, no tray, no food, just a sleek tablet pressed against her side. Ethan wondered why she was even here. Executives didn't just randomly choose to sit beside mid-level engineers. "Long morning?" she asked, leaning her elbows onto the table. "You could say that," Ethan said, rubbing the back of his neck. "My daughter's school bus broke down. I had to drop her myself, which made me late for the sprint meeting, and then someone spilled coffee on my code notes." Camilla winced sympathetically. "You're a single parent, right?" Ethan nodded. "Yeah, my wife passed away 4 years ago. It's just me and Lily now." For a moment, the bustling cafeteria faded, and Ethan saw something soften in the CEO's expression, something human beneath the icy reputation. "Lily," she repeated with a smile. "Pretty name, thank you," he murmured. Camilla's gaze dropped to his untouched sandwich. "Eat," she insisted gently. "You look like you haven't in a while." He obeyed without argument, taking a bite. Why was she being kind? CEOs didn't do small talk with people like him. But as minutes passed, the tension around him eased. Camilla was not what the office rumors made her out to be. She asked questions, real ones. How old his daughter was, what her favorite things were, how he balanced work and parenting. And she listened, really listened. "Do you have kids?" he asked, curious. Her shoulders stiffened. "No," she said quietly. "Life didn't go that way for me." Something in her tone warned him not to push further. A silence fell, not uncomfortable but thoughtful. Around them, employees walked by, whispering, staring. A single dad and the CEO sharing a table. It would be the headline of every office group chat by evening. "Sorry if this is weird," Ethan said finally. "I mean, you sitting here, with me." Camilla gave a soft laugh. "I could say the same. I rarely come down here because everyone freezes like I'm going to fire them for chewing too loud." Ethan chuckled. "You do have that aura." "I know," she admitted, lifting a brow. "I cultivate it. It keeps things efficient. But today I needed a break." "From what?" "People who want something from me," she said plainly. Ethan blinked. "And you chose to sit with someone who can't give you anything?" She smiled at that, longer, clearer, a little sad. "Maybe that's exactly why." Their eyes held for a moment longer than expected. Before either could speak, again, Ethan's phone buzzed. A message from Lily's school. Reminder that today is the science fair. "Parents welcome." "Oh no," Ethan whispered, face falling. "I forgot." "What's wrong?" Camilla asked. "There's a science fair today. Lily spent days working on her volcano project and I promised I would be there. But I have 2 meetings in the afternoon. I can't just go," Camilla said instantly. Ethan looked up in shock. "I can't just go. I have work. I'm your boss." She folded her arms. "I'm telling you to go." Ethan stared. "Why?" "Because work can wait. Kids don't always get second chances with their parents." Her voice trembled, barely perceptible, but enough to make him wonder again what she had lost, or never had. "You're serious?" he asked. "Very." She stood. "Text me if you need the rest of the afternoon. I'll approve it." Ethan stood too, unsure how to thank her. "You don't have to do this." "I want to," Camilla replied softly. "And besides, your daughter deserves a dad who shows up." His chest tightened. "Thank you." He grabbed his bag, but before leaving, he hesitated. "Why me?" he asked quietly. Camilla blinked. "What do you mean? You could sit anywhere. With directors, managers, people who impress you. So why sit with me?" A faint flush colored her cheeks. For the first time, she looked shy. "Because you seem tired," she said. "And lonely." Her honesty stunned him. "And, you're the only person in this building who doesn't look at me like I'm a storm cloud about to ruin their day." Ethan laughed despite the lump in his throat. "I can't imagine anyone being afraid of you." "They shouldn't be," she murmured. "But they are." "Well," Ethan said gently, "I'm not." Their eyes met again. Something warm lingered, something unspoken. Camilla cleared her throat professionally. "Go. Your daughter is waiting." He nodded. "See you tomorrow." Camilla smiled. "Only if you bring pictures of Lily's project." "Deal." Ethan left the cafeteria with a strange mix of confusion and warmth swirling in his chest. Camilla Rowan, the intimidating, brilliant CEO, had sat with him, insisted he eat, listened to him, and sent him off to be a good father. As he stepped outside the building into the crisp afternoon air, Ethan realized something. Maybe she wasn't as unreachable as everyone thought. Maybe she was just human. Lonely, like him, longing for connection, like him. And maybe, just maybe, their story was only beginning.